Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And an alley to run.
Let's go now. Right, 58. Right. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check, check.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on first down, Dixon. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Come on, let's go. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Squeeze. Wide, get one.
To throw again, Dixon. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dixon. And the pressure gets to him again. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up. Have them back on their heels.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sullivan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Ready? Black 22. Hey, watch them. Green, triple C. Mark 22, Mark 22. Watch the curl, watch the curls. Like 22, he's coming.
A first down throw for Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Come on. Sunday.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 52, 25, check 25, check. No. Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
58, boys, 58, 58.
On first down, Dixon. This for his running back, McCoy. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, 58 is a mic. They gonna need some therapy after this. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Army.
To throw on 2nd down, Dixon. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Yo.
Looking to throw. Dixon. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, it's 9-0. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Screen, triple team. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, check.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Hey. Switch. Here we go, even. Here we go.
Jameis now on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
47. Check, 47. And we heavy on the edges.
Jameis to throw it. completes this into the hands of Miller. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on the line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
47's the mic.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Gets around him. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Watch the whip.
On 1st and 10, Dixon. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
58. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Go, go. 36.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dixon. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Record. Can't do that. Check. Go. Check. Lucky.
Throwing on 1st down. Dixon. It's caught. Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, New Orleans.
Jim.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
53's Mike.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check three. Joker. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Let's go.
Running with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short, and not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Ready? 125. Come on. Run back.
On 3rd down, it's Gordon. And he will try, but he can't. He can't escape the end zone. Gordon is taken down, and it's a safety. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This one taken just inside the 10.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On first down, Dixon escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Get that ball. Check nickel, next side. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Zip it. Buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Saints.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball shot. 58, come on. Go, 58, come on. I'm coming for you. You mine. Yeah. Slam. Sponge. No. Watch the shit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Whitaker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Ready. 60 outlaws. Zoom.
throw. Dixon out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd and 2, Dixon. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 5.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. 58 for Mike, 58. 58. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. Check.
Operating from the gun, Dixon. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Switch. Check 31, check. Squeeze. Switch. Out.
Throwing again, Dixon. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
58 for Mike. Watch the slant. Hey, watch it. Check the hot read. Go.
From the gun, Dixon. The open man is Smith. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Winston. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Winston now sets up the screen to Gordon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Winston. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
4th down. Winston. Flush to his right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sullivan. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Winston. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Winston's pass thrown away and incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
I'm coming. Easy. 27 Mike. Mike 27. Rabbit.
From the gun, Winston. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
58, right over there, right? Mike, 58, right there. Cut. Check safety. Slam. Switch. Wheel. 26, check 26.
On 1st and 10, Dixon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got 3 down. Shift. Check 15. Kill. Turn up.
2nd and 5. Fighting, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
58 for Mike. You must be dreaming. 58, boys. 58 for Mike. Let's go, defense.
Operating from the gun, Dixon. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Come on. Kill. Watch the twist.
On 4th down, Dixon. Open man is Michael Thomas. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st down, New Orleans.
Check. Off. The edge here. Yeah, Mike. Too little, cut.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get some penetration.
throwing on first down. Dixon. He finds McCoy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 99. Check 99. Hold on. 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. I got one.
Looking to throw. Dixon. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Fresno. Tighten up.
On the ground, Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Mike 58 right there. Check.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
And 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Go. 58's the mic. 58's shot. Brilliant. 58, boys. 58.
From the gun, Dixon. He's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Check 24.
On first down, Dixon. 4th, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sheldon Richardson coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Back to throw, Dixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Tight dog. Kill. Get wide. Hustle.
Operating from the gun, Dixon. The quick slant caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check 24, check 24. Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sullivan. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He's going to let it fly. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Press on. Come on. Slow. Watch twits.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
He's coming. We got double up. Watch safety. Safety's creeping. Go. Alert 3. Hatchet.
From the gun, Dixon, complete. Smith has it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st and 10, Dixon escaping the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dixon, flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. This is Gordon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's how we do it.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop